This list is based on estimated production budgets compared to box office revenue and does not account for additional revenue from home streaming platforms, which could potentially increase some of the profits. With the first movie, it was kinda obvious it would be a huge success. Avengers Endgame. No need for big introduction here. The epic conclusion of the superhero saga, ending story arcs of several main characters in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The anticipated sequel to Avengers Infinity War also broke many records, including one of the most expensive films ever produced, and being the first film to reach $1.5 billion in only 8 days. The estimated budget of this movie was $356 million, and the estimated box office revenue was $2.8 billion. The next movie won several awards, including Best Motion Picture Drama and becoming the highest grossing film of all time, James Cameron's Avatar. His conception of this movie was so timeless he had to wait a few years till the necessary technology was invented so he could fulfill his vision. But it eventually paid off for him since Avatar became such a success around the whole world, and 45 days upon its release in theaters it became the first movie to ever gross over $2 billion worldwide. The estimated budget of this movie was $356 million, and the estimated box office revenue was $2.9 billion. The previous two movies had the benefit of huge budgets, so now let's look at some of the more low-budget indie productions that still managed to be a huge success. The oldest movie on this list and the first installment of one of the most famous film series, Rocky, a film written by Sylvester Stallone with him in the main role. This rags-to-riches story about a collector for mafia loan shark who gets a shot at the heavyweight boxing world champion title became such a hit in the pop culture and one of the most iconic sports films ever. And it was also the second highest grossing film of 1977, right behind Star Wars. The estimated budget of this movie was $960,000 and the estimated box office revenue was $225 million. The following movie was also the start of a popular film series, this time set in a post-apocalyptic dystopian future, Mad Max. Even with a smaller budget, George Miller still managed to pull off a box office hit. Even though critics didn't really appreciate the film, mainly because of the violence, Mad Max was still awarded 3 Australian Film Institute Awards in 1979 and was also given a special award for stunt work. The estimated budget of this movie was $350,000 and the estimated box office revenue was $100 million. The last movie had the biggest profit to budget ratio from all of the movies on this list, even though it was developed as an independent feature film, Paranormal Activity. The film was originally given 2 festival screenings, in 2007 at Screamfest Horror Film Festival and in 2008 at the Slamdance Film Festival. Then the film was acquired by Paramount Pictures for $350,000 and then it was given a new ending and few other scenes were remade. The monetary success compared to its budget made it the most profitable film of all time, surpassing even the Blair Witch Project. The estimated budget of this movie was $15,000 and the estimated box office revenue was $193 million. If we take the profit and divide it by budget and then multiply it by 100, we get the profit in percentages. And if we compare all of the mentioned movies, you can see that even with a smaller budget and a unique idea, you can still make a box office hit.